Hi everyone, Canoopsy here, and I just got back from the Samsung Galaxy S10 event, and I asked you guys to ask me questions about these new phones, and you did. So what do these phones look like? Well, they look like this. They're beautiful phones front and back, they're sleek, they're slim, and they feel amazing with those curves of the glass and the metal rails on the sides. These are beautifully built phones, they feel amazing, they're just excellent looking devices. Which color is my favorite? Well, in Canada we only have a few of the colors available that are coming here. Unfortunately, we don't get all those cool colors, but the Prism White, or whatever it's called, is actually kind of my favorite. It changes colors in the light, it's super reflective, I really do love it. I do wish we also got the Canary Yellow, Flamingo Pink, and the Prism Green though, because those look awesome as well. Whatever countries get those phones, you guys are super lucky. The hole punch cutout. You guys asked me this question more than any other question, and to be honest with you, the hole punch cutout is not that bad. You kind of see it at first just like a notch, but over time it just kind of fades away as you use the phone. Except here, it's definitely less obtrusive than a huge notch on the top of a device. It's just a little tiny hole punch, it's bigger on the S10 Plus obviously, but it's really not that bad. I'm not really too sure if you can turn off the top part of the display to hide the cutout, but honestly, that'd be a waste of the display. There's really no point here where it's really obtrusive or it looks ugly or distracting, and I think Samsung kind of nailed it here. Overall, too long, didn't listen. The hole punch cutout is not that bad. There is definitely a chin, so it's not completely symmetrical on the top and bottom, but it also isn't bad either, and I've definitely seen a lot worse. Now, to achieve that beautiful, kind of seamless look on the front and back, the fingerprint scanner has moved beneath the display, and it's an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, so it's way better than the Huawei Mate 20 Pro and the OnePlus 6T. You put your finger on it quickly, it unlocks very quickly, and you can also unlock it even when the screen is off, kind of just like pressing a regular button. And it's really about as fast as a regular fingerprint scanner on most normal devices, which is definitely very impressive. I'm glad Samsung waited to make its in-display fingerprint scanner the best it could possibly be, and here, it is really good. Now, I had limited time with testing the cameras, but the selfie camera does seem to be much improved from previous versions on Samsung devices. The selfie camera always kind of suffers on Samsung phones, but from my testing, it was actually pretty good. And having that wide-angle shooter, kind of like on the Pixel 3 and 3 XL, is something that I really enjoy having on smartphones to get those dynamic, kind of wide-angle selfie shots. The rear cameras, we don't have any samples to actually share with you here today. I was pretty impressed overall. You have the triple camera setup with the standard, wide angle, and telephoto lenses, and they switch between each other very quickly so you can get all those different shots very fast. I will definitely have a much more in-depth Galaxy S10 camera video coming up pretty soon, so stay tuned for that, but for my testing here, it's easily Samsung's best camera experience yet. The battery capacities on these phones are quite large, at around 4,000 mAh each, which is amazing, and the Galaxy Note 9 actually had a 4,000 mAh battery as well. And for my testing with that phone, easily a day and a half of usage, so this phone should be even better, as the processors in these devices powering each of them are actually much more power efficient as well. So expect easily a day and a half or more for battery life. Nice. The wireless reverse charging thing for charging up other people's phones is not really the most practical use case, but for charging accessories, it makes a lot of sense. Picture bringing around your Galaxy Watch and your Galaxy S10, and when your Galaxy Watch dies, you can just place it on top of your phone, you don't have to bring around your extra charger. It's kind of an amazing feature for accessories. Not so much for phones, it's just kind of awkward and impractical. And the price of these phones, they're not cheap devices, these are pricey devices for sure. I have the US prices and Canadian prices on screen now, but they're kind of around $1,000 each, and the Galaxy S10e is about $750 US. Okay, so overall, what do I think of the Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus? Well, from my brief experience with these phones, I really liked them. The design, of course, is one of the biggest features. It's fantastic. The software with One UI, which I covered more in depth in my latest Note 9 versus S10 video, is Samsung's best software version yet. The cameras up front do seem pretty cool. I have to test them out more in depth, but for my brief testing, I really did like the experience, and I don't really see any other major issues with these phones at all. Everything here is kind of the real deal. It's a great overall package, and I think Samsung finally nailed it. I got plenty of Galaxy S10 coverage as well as a special Galaxy S10 giveaway coming very soon to my channel, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that content. And what do you think of the Galaxy S10? Do you like what Samsung did this year? Do you like the design? Will you buy one? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.